Yo, welcome to the channel. Maurice Bay here, Moorish American National. Just wanted to drop in. I'm gonna drop you the letter right quick that Prophet Noble Drew Ali wants you to read at every meeting. Um, check it out. It's the details. You need not worry. The Prophet is here uh, in form, in written form, to uplift fallen humanity. If you don't know the Prophet, his name is Noble Drew Ali. He's the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America. He's the head of the Moorish Science Temple of America. I tell all people, natural people, not to believe in me, not to believe in any other follower of the Prophet, to go to the Prophet for the truth. Alright? If you meet anybody that's not telling you what the Prophet was telling you, disregard that information. Noble Drew Ali was not radical. He was a smooth operator. And he came, to bring you out the darkness. So we're going to read the letter, and I'm going to go down the letter as I go down, because I'm looking through my camera. So I'm going to look through the camera as I'm reading and read it, instead of looking at the paper, so we can go down it, so we can go down together. Alright? So we're going to start from Dear Brother, and it says, Dear Brother Islam, I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors amongst you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There is a host of jealousy about me and the movement, now by the same people of our side of the nation, that claim it was only a joke and unreal. But now, since they have found out from the government officials in the nations of the earth that this is the only solid foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as an American citizen, they are working every scheme they can to disqualify me, so they themselves may take charge of the situation. I have notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It is true the faithful Moors that contribute to the movement and uplifting funds, the ones that paid their divine respect to me and the movement, will be remembered. That is why I am calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your Prophet, and your divine movement. I need finance, and I need it bad. I never before have I needed finance as bad as I do at this present, that I may shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my fame and nobility. The nations of the world will not recognize the movement without me, the Prophet, being the head. It has been proven by my work, in which I performed in the last few months. I was at the governor's inauguration to represent the Moorish, Divine, and National Movement, and I will be at the next inauguration of President Hoover for the same cause. Noble Drew Ali. And take a moment to let that set in. That was heavy. That was heavy. Yeah, the Prophet asks to read this letter at all the meetings, right? Be proclaimed in every meeting. This was the document. If you need a copy of it, reach out to me. I'll definitely get you a copy. Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he came to let you know the truth. So that's what he did. He can't let you know the truth. So people trying to shun the truth, or put a lie in front of the truth any kind of way that they can. This man wasn't radical. He wasn't none of that. He was divine, and he was divinely chosen to do this work. And it's no work of hatred. It's all, it's all love. So whoever want to try to turn this legacy into hatred or lies, they're the true liars, and they're the true people who really hate whoever trying to turn this information into something bad. Love you, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the Moorish brothers and sisters, all humanity, chosen humanity, natural people. It is what it is. Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So just check it out. Get back to you in another video. Maurice Bay, Moorish American National, helping to uplift and spread the word. And like I said, if the prophet ain't teaching it, and you hear this information and they're not following the prophet, don't listen to it, because the prophet, he had the brotherhood set in place how he wanted it, and you'll be able to see through the ones who are not of the same such brotherhood. And that's from the Lord's self. Not that they're not the same brothers, either Moorish, a Moorish American, either Moabite descent, lineage, because all of them, they're Moors. If you olive hue color, quote unquote Negroes, blacks, Africans, Indians, Mexicans, even the Latinos, you are all the same bloodline, lineage. So the blacks and the Latinos and the Mexicans are actual blood brothers, real blood brothers through blood genealogy, and the world haven't told them anything different. They always wanted them to think that they were just Mexicans, or either Latinos, or Puerto Ricans and stuff like that, or either blacks or Africans and stuff, that they wasn't, or Indians, that they was all separate people. That was a lie. They all the same blood brothers, no matter how you slice it. And so hopefully somebody can turn, we can turn this video into different forms of language, present it to different forms of language, because the Asiatic family is a huge bloodline. And the connection extends way beyond the word black, Negro, colored, and all those other misnomers that the Europeans have bestowed upon the people of these original lands and the teachings that they brought. So always put Noble Drew Ali at the head, because he said the movement won't be recognized without him being the head. And he always strived to be at the inaugurations to represent the Moorish family, the Moorish descendants, the Moorish lineage, the Moorish blood. He was at the first one in the inauguration, and he was also preparing to go to the next one. But like I said, that's our job, is to make sure that we're at these different events to be able to represent our people as who they truly are, because that's what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali was doing, and he was asking for finance to put aside discord, all the discord that was going on. And you can look up the word of discord that the nation was facing from inside and outside. So it's Maurice Bay here. Love you. Peace. Talk to you soon.